Kansas City Chiefs report script, rewritten. Chiefs Kingdom, a major report just dropped, and it could completely change the Kansas City Chiefs offseason. There are growing signs that Trent McDuffie could actually be traded, and the latest comments from around the league are making that possibility feel more real than ever. On today's episode of the Chiefs Report, we're going to break down the latest franchise tag news around the NFL, how it could impact the Chiefs' off-season plans, the big rumor involving Trent McDuffie, and why one team may already be preparing a trade offer. There is a lot to get into today, so let's jump right into it. But first, if you're a die-hard Chiefs fan and want the latest Chiefs news, rumors, and off-season coverage, make sure you're subscribed. This is the place to stay updated on everything happening with Kansas City throughout the off-season. And trust me, this might be the most important off-season of Patrick Mahomes' career. The Chiefs currently hold a top 10 draft pick, they have some cap space to work with, and there are big decisions looming across the roster. Every move this off-season could shape the next era of Chiefs football. Alright, let's start with the franchise tag deadline, which officially passed today at 4 p.m. And one very interesting name was not tagged. Seattle Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker was left off the franchise tag list. That means he is now expected to become an unrestricted free agent when the new league year begins. That's huge. It's not often that a player coming off a massive season, even a Super Bowl MVP level season, ends up hitting the open market. But that's the situation Seattle now finds itself in. For the Chiefs, this could be an opportunity to add a true explosive running back to the offense. Walker showed exactly what he can do during Seattle's Super Bowl run: explosive plays, game-breaking speed, and the ability to flip field position instantly. But while Walker could be available, another player the Chiefs had been connected to will not be hitting free agency. New York Jets running back Breece Hall was franchise tagged today. This was expected. Jets GM Darren Muge made it pretty clear at the NFL Combine that they plan to keep Hall in New York. The tag will cost the Jets about $14 million, which likely would have been too expensive for Kansas City anyway. Still, there are several intriguing running backs who could hit the open market. Here are 4 potential options. First, Kenneth Walker, who would immediately bring elite explosiveness to the Chiefs' offense. Second, Travis Etienne from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville appears ready to move in a different direction due to cap constraints, which could make Etienne one of the top running backs available. Third, Tyler Allgeier from Atlanta. With Bijan Robinson firmly established as the Falcons starter, Allgeier could look for a bigger opportunity elsewhere. And finally, Rico Dowdle, who reportedly told reporters after the season that he wants a chance to become a team's lead back. Could that team be Kansas City? It's definitely possible. Now I know many of you are probably thinking, Jason, what about Jeremiah Love in the draft? And trust me, if it were up to me, I'd take Jeremiah Love in a heartbeat. If the Chiefs could land him with the 9th overall pick, he would instantly add an explosive element to this offense. But there are 2 realities we have to consider. First, Chiefs GM Brett Veach may not view running back as the best use of the 9th overall pick. His comments at the Combine suggested they could go in another direction. And second, Jeremiah Love might not even be available. There are multiple teams picking ahead of Kansas City who could take him. The Titans, Saints, Browns, Cardinals, and even the Giants could all consider him. So the Chiefs need to be prepared for the possibility that Love is off the board, which is why signing a running back in free agency could make a lot of sense.